We are back just to let you know what is going on in Cleveland. As you can see on your screens, Senator Jeff Sessions is speaking now. Just to remind you, he was one of the first members of Congress to openly support Donald Trump. House Speaker Paul Ryan just wrapped up some brief comments. With me now, Fox Business' Charlie Gasparino, who was there in Cleveland, as well as former McDonald's USA CEO Ed Rensi. So, Charlie and Ed, thanks in advance for the time. Charlie, what has the tone been like, the buzz today versus last night?
Last night was an amazing buzz. Melania Trump's speech last night was extremely well received. Rudy Giuliani's speech was very, very well received. And even General Flynn's speech he had some great lines. This morning was kind of a buzzkill. I mean, as you know, the controversy came out that whether Melania's speech was plagiarized or cribbed from a speech that Michelle Obama gave. So that put a damper on it. I think what you're seeing now is the show.
Donald Trump.
With Jeff Sessions speaking behind me and others to try to change the narrative again. That's what they're trying to do. Rudy Giuliani's speech and Melania's speech in terms of performances was so strong. You would think today would be like the Republican Party would be like in open field running. But, you know, they have a tough task right now. They basically have to get the train back on the tracks, and that's what they're trying to do. Back to you.
So, Ed, speaking about getting the train back on the tracks, tonight is Make America Work Again. You ran a huge corporation. What is the best idea that can come out of any speaker tonight?
Well, clearly, we've got to get people back to work. The unemployment rate in the African-American community is unbelievably high. The household income, I really have empathy for the family today, because as they sit down and write those checks, there's just not enough money. Their income's down $4,000 a year on average. I don't trust Hillary Clinton, certainly based on the Obama administration, that they're going to solve that problem. They just don't. I trust Donald Trump to build jobs, because the man's done it repeatedly over and over and over again. He's got a track record. We've got to do it for the health of our country.
So, Ed, when you hear from former employees, current peers, business people, what do they tell you? If there's one thing to put in place for the business community in this country, what is it?
Tax reduction on corporations, over-regulation would be right behind that. Corporations are suffering terribly. I'm talking about small family businesses all the way up to the great ones. We can't live with an all-in 39% income tax on corporations. We're competing against Canada at 15%. We just can't do it. We've got to lower the tax rate. That money will be reinvested in training and development of technology, put back into growth. We've got to do that.
All right. Ed Rensi, we thank you very much. Charlie Gasparino will be with you all night.